Eugene here with a review on the Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Gokai Machine Series 05 DX Engine Machalcon. Yes, friends. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the box, and let me warn you, it will not fit my whole camera frame, so just hang in there. But anyway, we have a nice shot of Machalcon right here, and it says Gokai Machine Series 05 DX Engine Machalcon, lights and sounds, and of course this little symbol indicates we got a Ranger key inside, of course. Here he is right here, and of course we get 2 Engine Souls, which is awesome. And then here's Kanzen Gokai right here, and it says Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, the logo right here. On the top of the box, it's got a picture of Go-Onger Red and Gokai Red, and Machalcon right here. On the bottom of the box, just shows you some awesomeness that, you know, of course, Machalcon can combine with Gokai-Oh and Go-JyuJin. On the side of the box, it just shows you that Machalcon can combine with Gokai-Oh to become Go-Onger Gokai-Oh. And on the other side of the box, it just shows you once again Gokai-Oh and GouJyuJin combining with Machalcon to become Kanzen Gokai-Oh. And on the back of the box, just got a whole lot of awesomeness, and pretty much what you're going to see coming off this box is what's going to happen in this review. Machalcon made his debut in episode 35. And he is the final mecha that the Gokaigers get in the series. He is also Speedor and Bear RV's son. And if you remember Bear RV and Speedor from Engine Sentai Go-Onger, and they made an appearance in that episode. But as you can see, he is long. He is long, and probably judging of the size of the box, he was big. And no wonder shipping and handling cost an arm and a leg. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at him. As you can see right here on the front of his nose, it says Formula, and got a nice burst of flames right here, and there's the Go-Onger symbol right here. Right here on the tire it says Go-Onger, and there's the pirate symbol, and his eye here, and of course right here, these are pushable buttons here. But right here it says ES System, which means Engine Soul System right here. And of course, this button here opens it up right here, which is really, really neat. And we got more flames right here. He's just about got a whole bunch of flames right here, and there's the pirate symbol here. And this is the formation for where you combine Gokai-Oh to become Go-Onger Gokai-Oh. And this little cockpit here does open up, and it's for the Ranger key, and I'll show that in the next part. And of course, on the back of the tire, it says Super Sentai, which is really neat. And on the back here is this big muffler here. It's shaped like a hand here, which is very nice. And, you know, pretty much the same thing what you saw from the other side. So, you know, like the box says, it is lights and sounds. And on the top of here, it's got engine, which is really, really neat. He's all around nice of a race car, I'm going to call him. Very, very nice. And no wonder he's a big boy. Let's just put it that way. But he does ride on wheels. And then you can also have him in a hover mode. You can put the wheels down here. And you can make him fly. And he's flying. He's like a DeLorean or something. Just a little Back to the Future joke there. But anyway, Machalcon is really, really nice and really, really big. And so I'm going to warn all you viewers out there, if you want this guy, please expect to pay a lot of money for him. And one thing I forgot to mention here, there's his number 13 symbol right here. Let me get a little closer. The little 13 symbol here. So here is the Go-Onger Gold Ranger key. This is the only key that comes with Machalcon, alongside with 2 Engine Souls. But we'll get to those a little bit. But anyway, as you can see, it's very, very detailed. Got the gold wing symbol here, and the visor looks all nice. And on the chest looks all nice here with the Go-Onger wing symbol here. Got nothing but black, gold, and silver on them. So let's change them into a key. And there is his Go-Onger symbol here. And according to this, he is a copyright. And so his Ranger key is R177. So let's get the Mobirates out and hear what it has to say. So here we go, friends. go on wings. Nice. Let's see what else it has to say. So, pressing down on the road of justice, Engine Sentai Go-Ongers. So, one other thing I want to show you, if you remember when I was showing off Machalcon, I showed you that this cockpit can open up. So, yeah, you can do this, and you can also put this Ranger key inside, and you'll have a Go-Onger riding in Machalcon, which is pretty neat. Now, it's not only just the Gold Ranger key. You can put any other Ranger key inside Machalcon in this cockpit here. So as you can see, it's very nice here. It's got the number 13 right here. It says Engine Soul, ES for Engine Soul, and the number 13, which is what Machalcon is. Really nice. And next he comes with a Kanzen Soul. This is for the Gokaiger's Grand Power. But anyway, it says Kanzen Soul, ES, and SP. So, which is pretty nice. Now, you know, mainly you're hearing the same sounds from each soul, you know, even when it's just the soul by itself. So, like this. Or this one. So now we'll go ahead and put the souls into Machalcon. And of course, remember I told you to open this here, so we're going to go ahead and put the Machalcon soul in this one over here. And close that in. And we're going to go ahead and put the Kanzen Soul in also. And there you go. So basically with the souls in, you have different other sounds. So we're going to start with this one here on this side first. If you wait a little while, you hear this. Which is very cool. So here's some more sounds. And if you do some more on this side here. Let's hear this sound one more time. And you hear something else. Those kind of sounds there. And so the bottom one. Gotta love Machalcon. So, and then if you hold on to both buttons here. And if you do push these two buttons here. And of course, if you push these two buttons at the bottom here. So, he's got a whole bunch of unique sounds you'll be hearing in this review, and especially the GouJyuJin review that combining with Gokai-Oh and GouJyuJin to become Gokai-Oh. But this time, it's not riding a line, it's riding a race car. So, but anyway, let's get old Gokai-Oh out. Here he is. And basically, you got to do away with trailer and marine. And so basically, you're required to combine Gokai-Oh in this formation right here. So we'll go ahead and just snap it in. And make sure it goes in right. Because if you don't, the tricks will not work. So just push them in as good as you can. So anyway, and let me inch up my camera a bit. And but this is Gokai-Oh. This is the Go-Onger's Grand Power. And it's very neat to see that Gokai-Oh and Machalcon can combine together to become this. So there's one more feature here, well, one more gimmick here, and it happens with the dial on the back. So anyway, if you roll the dial to the right, That's right, friends. It says Go On Gokai-Oh, which is amazing, and I love this. But anyway, real quickly, let's do a little zoom here. There's old Machalcon here, and Gokai-Oh. And the next formation should be a little bit better because it'll be Kanzen Gokai-Oh and, you know, standing in a better position. But really, really nice. And here's the back if you want to see. Let me fix this. And if you want to do it again, GouJyuJin and Machalcon to become Kanzen Gokai-Oh. And this is the Gokaiger's Grand Power. But real quickly, let me go ahead and talk about real quickly Go On Gokai-Oh. He made his debut in episode 36 and is, of course, the Go-Onger's Grand Power. So, as you can see, I got Machalcon ready. I broke him apart while during on break. So, these parts right here are the legs for Kanzen Gokai-Oh. So, we're going to put them in the back like this. And so, all these pieces here can just go on the side for a second here. So, mainly, the whole thing with Kanzen Gokai-Oh is it only requires most of Machalcon, the body of Gokai-Oh, and the arms of GouJyuJin. So here is Gokai-Oh, and I'm just going to go ahead and snap the legs in, and they go in real nicely in, and put the legs in like that. So that's one part, and so back him up. So next, let's go ahead and get GouJyuJin's arms, and we'll combine those here. And I mean, if you remember how I did Gokai-Oh, you pretty much get a clue about that. So, and then we're going to go ahead and put the big muffler here, because this becomes a hand, so this fits over GouJyuJin's hand here. And so, next, let me sit for a second. One other thing I forgot to do, these do come up, and let me, there you go. And so now we put Machalcon's head in, and just slide it on in. And as you can see, what I did at the beginning before I started putting all these pieces together was I took the little chest plate out because it's rather a pain in the behind. The next combined piece, this is the front part of Machalcon, so you just close it up, and it combines on the back right here. And really, really easy of a transformation. And so I'm going to back him up. Now, last but not least, the hat here. And basically, this is for Gokai-Oh's swords. So, you know, basically you just put them in the hat here. They got little connectors here. And just make sure you're doing it right, because it kind of looks like a little crown for Kanzen Gokai-Oh. So anyway, and let's go ahead and combine. And of course, you can have the thumb up for the helmet part. Now, remember, I said you always got to go ahead and turn the dial to the right to open everything up. So here we go, friends. There you go, friends. I present to you the big guy, the big mecha of this series, Kanzen Gokai-Oh. This is the Gokaiger's Grand Power, and I really love how the flames and the pirate symbol on the chest and all looks on this mecha. It is just plain awesome. And so this is the Gokaiger's Grand Power, and I have to say, what an awesome Grand Power. And what's so funny is it made Gokai-Oh look a little bit more taller. So, what's neat is you can use the little spinning gimmick here on the the GouJyuJin drill here, and you can do other sounds. I'm sure you could. Actually, no, you can't. Once you did your little thing, it locks the button, so you can't really do anything as of yet. But if you put the thing back to 12 o'clock, and then you do it again, now I think there's another part where it does say Kanzen Soul. So let's see if I can do it now. And let's see what else it does. There you go, Kanzen Soul. So if you turn it to the right, the dial, it'll make all that noise, and then if you turn it to the left, it does Kanzen Soul. So a whole bunch of more awesomeness and stuff on this nice mecha. So I have to say, I really love Machalcon, and I love how now we have the Go-Onger's grand power, the Gokaiger's grand power, called Kanzen Gokai-Oh. And of course, if y'all wondering, you can close up this fist here to do the Kanzen burst, which is the final attack. And of course, the final attack for Gokai-Oh is the Gokai Go-On Grand Prix. So anyway, well, that is everything on Kanzen Gokai-Oh, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. So let's real quickly do one more zoom of this nice and mighty mecha. I absolutely love Machalcon. To say he is a big boy. He's not like Speedor. Speedor is huge, but you know, I think what makes Machalcon kind of on the big side is probably this big part right here. But anyway, but I do like the fact we get a Machalcon Soul and a Kanzen Soul, and we get the Go-On Gold Ranger key. So which is really, really amazing. And of course, when I first saw the scans of Machalcon, I kept thinking, a race car as our final mecha. So I thought to myself, okay, give it a little shot and see what happens. So whenever I first saw the debuted episode of Machalcon, I'm like, okay. But also the name of Machalcon. There was a time when people were calling him Mech-Falcon, and that's in the annotations. But anyway, but his actual name is Machalcon. So I know it's kind of confusing and the romanization of everything, but anyway, I do recommend him, but please be ready to pay a lot of money for this guy. It's mainly not the retail price, but it's the shipping. But I do recommend him. But getting back to Kanzen Gokai-Oh, mainly the only mechas, I mean, basically you're only doing Gokai-Oh, GouJyuJin, and Machalcon, and of course you're leaving like 4 other mechas behind that don't even combine with Kanzen Gokai-Oh. So. But anyway, well, that is it, friends, and please check out my blog, GouJyuJin421blog.blogspot.com, for all your info on the channel, future reviews, future vlogs, you name it. And please check Mr. S at CS Toys International for all your Toastful Side needs. And my friends, this is the review on the Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Gokai Machine Series 05 DX Engine Machalcon. I hope you enjoy. And my friends, I'm Eugene, I'm signing out, and y'all have a good day, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.